Hi everybody. I thought it might be a good idea to go through and explain our discussion post and what it is we're expecting you to do this week. This week you're talking about integrity. You're also talking about principles for improving portfolios, but being gracious as you provide feedback to your peers. And so this is a four-step process for you this week. First, you're going to need to put your own ePortfolio link in response to this discussion. Second, you're going to choose one of your peers' ePortfolios to review. So you'll have to see who's posted the response. And then what I want you to do is I want you to look at people's response and say, do they already have somebody or don't they? If they don't already have somebody, then what you're going to do is just respond by placing your name in the response section of the post. Then you're going to go to their ePortfolio site and you're going to fill out the review template so that they know, what needs to be improved, whatever suggestions you have for them, so that they can have a better ePortfolio. And then you're going to take that ePortfolio review and you're going to respond a second time to your peer. Don't forget, as I said, you're taking them through the process of trying to improve their ePortfolio. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a thread, and then I'm going to take you through the process of doing all of this so that you can see it as well as look at the written part. So we're going to create a thread, and here I'm just going to put my name on here. I'm doing this live as we go through this, and what you'll discover is that I am not a typist. Not a big surprise for me. Okay, so here is my link for my ePortfolio, and I'm going to submit it. Wonderful. There I am. That's user. This is my user. I'm going to go through. So hopefully you'll have several people you can choose from. I'm going to go look at Sandra West's ePortfolio. Oh, Sandra doesn't have anybody there yet, so I'm going to reply to Sandra. So I'm going to put my name in there. I'm just going to say Sandra West is a grader for this portfolio. Okay, cool. Then I'm going to submit that. Okay, so now I have Sandra's link I can go in and look at. So I'm going to look at Sandra's ePortfolio. There it is. I'm looking at everything. There are things, oh, she doesn't have stuff in here that needs to be here. I'll be filling out my report and then looking at everything as we go along. So I'm going to go back to this, back to Blackboard. Boy, that's a tongue twister, isn't it? Okay, so anyway, so here we are. I have the response post. Here it is that says I'm grading this. I've gone and looked at Sandra's site, and I'm going to reply once again to Sandra's site. Okay, to her discussion post. This time what I'm going to do is I'm going to provide a summary of my findings for the ePortfolio. Okay, so there I'll have a whole list of things that Sandra didn't do, what Sandra did good, what Sandra didn't do well, and I'm going to browse my computer for my writing, my ePortfolio writing. So let me find, let's see if I can find a Word doc real quick. There we go. We'll just stick that one out there. Okay, and then I'm just going to submit this. Okay, as your instructor, I can see that here was Sandra's ePortfolio. Here is where you claimed, Sandra, that you were going to use, or you were going to look at her ePortfolio, and then I'm going to be able to see the summary of your findings. So you'll have all of that writing in there, and you will also have the document. Oops, sorry about that. You'll have the document that I can look at and I can grade this. And that's it. So when you're all done, that should be everything that you need to do. If you have any questions, feel free to give me an email. I'll be happy to respond as quickly as I can. Have a great